Anyway, Stephanie, welcome to the podcast.
Very happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. You're looking awful glamorous compared to me and Gary.
I thought I'd put a bit of effort in.
Yeah, but you should have. We had a group
I'm
chat.
quite disappointed, actually.
You should have said to us, listen, guys.
I thought you were dressing up as Peter Pan and all that kind of.
Well, you stole mine. Well, we'll talk about it later on, but you
Captain
stole
Hook
my.
and all that.
Aye, the Captain Hook one was one of his twisted
I thought
fantasies.
that was quite funny part of it, wasn't it?
Well,
Gary hates it when I'm funny. I feel like.
But you weren't funny.
But did you laugh?
I did laugh. I was expecting you to be dressed up, to be fair.
We are dressed up. You've just slaughtered us and says
Kinda
feel like bags of
disappointed.
shite.
This is actually decent for us on a Monday.
Gary says his grandest cardigan.
Mate, I love cardigans. Do
Superb.
Where's your wee
Cardigans.
pipe?
you know something? Do you know what? I can't wait to be old to just sit and wear a cardigan all day.
You wee slippers, you wee dog mix, you wee
honestly.
collie,
What do you think
Golden
your day
retriever.
like?
go wee golden
Wee
retriever.
golden retriever.
Oh, you're a dog fan.
No, I've got a wee pom. Got a wee Pomeranian.
Oh, have you?
Chris hates
I know
dogs.
he's very,
don't
he's, a
say
very
that.
he's very camp.
Oh, is he?
Very, very camp dog. He likes to hump the other male dogs. He's
man.
he's not exactly very masculine, let's just say.
See if you're a guy and you've got a dog like that, you can't take it out, can't you know?
How?
No, it's a wee fluffy thing
Aye,
like
if it's like
mine.
trying to pump other male dogs and
Alright, I thought you meant like a wee fluffy doggy. You talking about just
Mine's
a dog
is just
that
like a
pumps other
proper-
dogs?
fluffy thing.
I can take a fluffy dog.
He needs a big Rottweiler or something, big butch, a big macho thing.
Wayne eating dog.
A wee dog guy. Yeah, we had a whole dog king. It's not actually been shown yet, hasn't it? No,
No.
it was an episode
No.
that's not been put
Just
out yet.
purely on dogs.
And I didn't say I don't
No.
like dogs, right? Because I
Yes,
would
you
never
did.
say that
Do you know
in
how
public.
bad that'll go down in
I
Glasgow?
know,
I
exactly.
don't like dogs.
Because people hate dog haters, don't they? I'm not a dog hater.
No, but a lot of people will say, if you don't like dogs, I don't like you, kind of thing.
Aye, I love dogs.
Red flag.
Aye, some
love
people
them.
treat dogs like
Humans.
Aye,
I know.
like kids, aye.
I know. I wish I had a dog.
and you've
just said you don't like them, but now you're trying to backtrack. I wish I had a dog.
This is because he's shiting himself now because folk are going to come for him.
He's going to get lynched. And he's like, oh no, I
100%.
wish I had a dog for protection now because you've said you hate them.
I'm going to
True.
tag the
Two
RSPCA and
Rotties.
the clips.
Like a represent t-shirt. I got all the hate. Gary gets all the love. Everybody says Gary's the nice guy, doesn't he swear, and
Aw.
he's such so laid back and all that. And
It kills him.
you're
You are
into
really next to him when I
scenes.
came in. He was just so friendly and you were just a pure get. Just dead unfriendly.
That's the persona. It's good cop, bad cop. innit?
It's
That's
good
what
to
we
have
put
that though.
Aye.
It's good to have the combination.
Who's going to make good parents?
We are.
What, like, aye, we are parent. Aye, we are
Together?
No, not together.
Good cop, bad cop.
No dog parents.
Dog parents, that could be a good idea actually.
We could get a dog for the show.
I see this whole. Have you seen South Park?
I love South Park.
Thank you very much.
Come
right.
on, Dad,
So,
South Park. I
He's never
love
seen an
it.
episode of South Park.
What?
You're the same age as us, aren't you? What age are you?
40.
40. I've learned.
Don't
a
say I'm
lesson
older than you.
there. No, you don't look older than me.
40.
I'm 30. I'm 38 next week.
Do you know like South Park?
Do you know something, right? He's ripped the arse out of this. I've seen a few clips
It's
of
relevant
it,
what I'm going to say.
and I just didn't think it was.
I actually really like the teacher. Okay.
Okay.
Right,
Do it.
wait,
It's all up to
what's
you.
your point, Connor?
Okay.
Right, so anyway, do you remember
No,
in South
it's
Park?
not even okay. It's okay.
Mr. Mackay, innit? Is that his name? Okay.
It's it's
It's just the South Park impressions. You can go if you
I
want,
could,
Gary.
no, I literally could go. I have no every South Park character. It's you need to watch it. Big Gail's boat.
Big Al's Big Gay Boat Ride.
Just no.
Christmas poo.
No.
Nah, but we've done all this. He's no.
Chef.
No. Just no.
Disappointed.
Do you remember though at the start of the episodes they used to sit at the fireplace and they had a different dog every time the camera cut
Do you know I
back?
never actually noticed they have a different dog?
It was a different dog and it was called Old. Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, but that's what this would be like with the dog.
We should
and all
get a
that.
dog for the show.
We'll bring a dog in then.
I don't have a dog.
He's actually dog obsessed.
Aye, it keeps going on out. I thought you did have a dog.
No, I want a golden retriever.
Can I ask you a question then? Right. So see, this is totally off topic. Like, of
course it
we've
is.
even got a topic, have we? No. Anyway, do you let your dog lick your face and all
Oh,
that?
no, he likes his balls.
I see that's I see when people go, you see guys go, oh my boy, and the fucking dog's licking their
No,
face and all that.
They
Oh.
lick their arsehole and they lick their
And
balls.
I'm like,
No,
why would you let your
nappets.
dog do that?
No,
That's
no, 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 no.
disgusting.
No.
And they people can come for me. If you let your dog lick your face, I'm looking down the camera and all that like hard man. That's horrible, isn't it?
That's weird. Aye.
Dogs are like lick other dogs shit in the street.
Never sniff each other's
Aye.
butts.
Aye.
But I think a lot of people will say, my dog's cleaner than most human beings.
Bullshit.
My dog's spotless. And I'm like,
No chance,
Don't
man.
think so.
Is it though?
You don't brush its teeth and all that, do you?
No, it's
I
just-
brush mine. My wee dog's got beef toothpaste.
Beef. But does it smell like beef?
It's beef toothpaste.
Nah, that's... I just
weird
can't...
is that?
Do you just like hod its face and...
He goes crazy, but we actually brush his teeth with beef flavoured toothpaste.
That's wild.
How random is that?
I actually tried to like taste a wee tiny
It
bit
doesn't
just to see how
look
bad it
crazy,
was. It was
No,
absolutely
you didn't.
disgusting. No, I swear I went like this. Did a wee
Oh,
lick,
no,
and it was
man.
absolutely, it was disgusting, but he loved it.
I can't take it. I'm a smeller. I'll smell
No,
it,
it
but
was-
I can't taste
It was
it.
pretty bad. It was just basically like dog food,
Ah, man.
but for your teeth.
Aye. That's minging.
I don't
innit?
recommend.
I ate a pouch of cat food once for a bet. Aye, it was like
Why?
chicken just for a bet. Like,
What was the bet?
I'm one of the idiots that people say, see, bet you don't do that, or shite bag if you don't, and then I'll be like, no, I'm no shite bag, I'll do that.
Oh, I should have brought that toothpaste with you.
Oh, I know.
cat food.
You should have sent me a wee WhatsApp. And I was like, bring it in.
What was the bet? What did you get for it?
It was like 50 quid or something like that. But it was like, you took it out the pouch and then it just slid into the bowl. It was an odd jelly and all that.
It's a jelly bit that's
And I just fucking grabbed it in my
questionable.
horn and just moved a lot.
Did you wait it?
No.
Did you even rich?
It's not even like in the top 50 worst things I've done.
Is it the
I just
top
ate it.
kinda-
I get more satisfaction out of seeing everybody else freaked out. They were all like, oh, do you know this? And I was just like,
You're for the watching, by the way.
I know.
No, I did a couple of dodgy things to my sister. I actually said to her, she used to always ask me for money. And we said, right, okay, we'll give you like a, she's like, give me a tenner. I was like, if you lick the bottom of that trainer. What trainer? I said, the one's got the hair and the chewing gum on it.
Oh, no,
And she was like, right, fine. Licked it. And I said, no, from the heel to the toe.
heel toe, here we go.
Yeah, done it for a tenner.
Oh, that's cheap, isn't it?
KKB tenner, and she was away quite happy. And then we made her eat a fagged out from the ashtray.
You're
for
a
20
fucking
quids.
bully, man. That's disgusting.
What? She was asking us constantly, and I was like, eat that wee fagged out of that ashtray and we'll give you 20 quid.
Did she do it?
You've done it.
Wild.
No,
Done
man.
it.
No. Remember shit like that used to happen when you were younger, but I bet you'd go do that and I'll give you this. And
Listen, with sisters and brothers, a bet's a bet.
Aye, that is true.
A bet is a bet.
the younger you are, the less you can give people as well.
Did you used to get fingered though when people called you a shite bag? That were you on like I'm doing it?
Aye. I always hung about with older people, so I was always the firing. I was always like, can I say go and do that? And I would be like, no bother.
You just kind of hands being caught a shitbag.
Aye, and I'm still like that. And to this day, like, we went on a stag do. Did I say this before? We went on a stag do last year, 2 years ago, and we're walking across this bridge in Berlin. The boy went, "More the shite bag if you don't jump in that river." I was like, right, fucking watch this. I'll be down in my boxers, jumped in
Oh
the
my
water.
God.
And I did. The people on the bridge standing watching, and I'm like,
Risking your
I'm not a
life.
fucking shite bag.
Risking his life.
You know, called a
man.
shite bag.
Stupid idiot.
Wild.
I know.
It's his ego. He's a wee risking his life because
It
his
is.
ego.
How
That's
did he
true, aye.
die? Oh, he jumped in the water because somebody called my shite
It's
bag.
not a shite bag, aye.
Wow.
Stupid idiot, man. Anyway, you're supposed to introduce yourself. We went off on a big tangent there, didn't we?
Well, obviously, I'm the one and only Stephanie, aka Stephanie Heaney, Playboy extraordinaire.
Tell us about that then. Tell us how did all that come about?
You know, it was quite random because when I was asked to do it, I thought it was a lie. I just thought it was like bullshit. I was like, all right.
How did you get asked? Was it like a message or just somebody actually?
No, I was just asked, like, would you like to be in Playboy?
Right.
Like, we would love you to be in Playboy. And I was just like, don't think so. Like, and I actually did I was like, I don't think I want to do it. And my wee girl was like, Mum, come on, you'll regret it. And
Right, aye.
Pam Landis has been in Playboy and like Kim Kardashian. I was like, I'm not Kim Kardashian or Pam Landis. And I was like, at the time I was 38. I was like, I'm too old and I'm a mum. And I sat and I thought about it for like 24 hours and I was like, do you know what? I'm not eating for 2 weeks. I'll just do it. And I
right,
literally, honestly, I hit the gym. I was at the gym like from morning to night, like starved myself. I'd done it. And when I went, I was like terrified because I've got really bad anxiety. When I went, it was brilliant. Really nice team, like close set, like dead professional. It was brilliant. It was actually one of the best experiences of my life.
Where
so
did
I was
you go?
proud. I actually went to Mallorca.
Mallorca?
I went to a hotel actually looked like the Playboy Mansion.
I was going to say, I
It
had
looked
like
amazing.
questions, man, like the Playboy Mansion. I went to, so I take it like you'd go and do your shoot and all that. You don't go to I'm not saying you go to the mansion, but it's not like a thing that you can go there, is it?
Well, you need to go to America. That's in America, but they don't really have that in America since Hugh kind of died. It's not really that kind of thing. A lot of the stuff's digital, so the digital magazine, but they actually have the print magazine as well. So I was given like a print magazine, so I've got the magazine like in the house. But I was quite shocked because I get like 6 pages, full interview, and I was just like, wow. And you know, a lot of strange and unusual things have happened to me like through the years, and I always pinch myself and I think I'm just a wee Glasgow woman, just a wee lassie like for Glasgow. And I thought, this is amazing. I thought, do you know what? See, if I don't do it, it just shows all these other girls in Glasgow you can do these amazing things as well. Just, you know, you need to just reach for the stars. And, you know, see, if you reach for the stars, even if you don't make it, you'll get something amazing at it regardless. So I just thought, I'll try my best and it came out brilliant.
That's been
I
one.
get amazing feedback.
There can't be
Amazing.
many folk from Glasgow that have done.
I'm the only person.
That's wild.
So is other people in Scotland done it?
I don't know about Scotland, probably Scotland, but I'm the oldest ever woman from Glasgow to ever be printed in Playboy, physically printed in the magazine. So there's not been anybody older than me or from Glasgow that's been in it. So,
and did they fly you out? I think everything's paid for then?
Yep, everything's paid for. I chose the outfits and stuff like that. But apart from that, it was actually hardcore. We were up really early, 4 o'clock in the morning start. I mean, we would basically model 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go to sleep for a couple hours, back up again, have some dinner, then back out at night time to get the nighttime shoot. So we were going sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. So it's not like a wee like jaunt like to Mallorca.
No, 40s then.
No. It's like pure. These girls work hard, really hard, and the bodies in them. I modelled with 3 other girls, and I was like, oh, they were.
Oh, so it's not an exclusive shoot just for you then?
It was me. So we had our own times. So we each had slots, but we all kind of worked as a team, and it was quite weird because these are girls I would never look twice at and never think I would be friends with or anything like that. And it just shows you kind of judge a book by its cover. They were the nicest girls you could ever meet in your life. Like so lovely, friendly, just pure girls, and it's nice because a lot of girls are very competitive.
Can imagine in that industry as well, aye.
Well, I get right now, even when I'm modelling now, I get like girls that are like good 10 years younger than me and they don't like me, and I'm like, you've never met, I don't know you. But I kind of take it as quite flattering because I'm like, I don't know you and you're like bothered by me, and I'm like a mum, I'm 40 and I'm on your radar and you're not mine, I don't even know your name.
And did they say it to you, or like you just like that
every
way
time
you tell?
when they see me, hello, how are you?
Pure false.
But
all that false shit.
You get a lot of that.
Hearts on your Instagram posts and all that.
You get a lot of that. But do you know what? I take it with a pinch of salt. Like I'm just like, do you know what? It is what it is. Yeah. And I think it's just a lot of people see a lot of insecurities in themselves, and they just project it back at people that are. You don't even need to be. It's not necessarily that I'm better looking than them or I'm better than them. It's just that I'm more confident in them. I try more. I put myself out there more.
Life experience as well, isn't it?
I just, if somebody says something horrible to me, I just go, cool, your opinion's your opinion, and your opinion's not really my concern. Like, I don't know you, like, and they put me in the pedestal, so I'm up there, and that's you put me there, and I don't know your name, but you know me, so it's kind of says a lot when I don't know their name, but they know me, so I just kind of laugh.
Oh, can it be fucked?
And I take all the goodness from things. You're always going to get like bad comments. You're always going to get, she loves herself, she's fat, she's ugly, she's this, she's that. I go, you know, that's fine, and I just take the goodness from it. I take all the good vibes. If somebody's been that, I just laugh it off and take the goodness.
I think that's a sign of the times now, but the more you put yourself out there, the more hate mail you get.
100%.
People hate it, like when you seem to be doing well.
100. I think it's a Glasgow thing as well. I think if you have anything nice, or you've got a nice car, you sell a nice watch and you worked hard to get, or you're doing well and you're feeling confident, she thinks she's it. And I've got 2 wee girls, so I sit with my wee girls all the time, who's the best girls in the world? Who's the prettiest girls in the world? Me. And I go, you're right, you are. And what do you say if somebody says you're not? Rubbish. And I'm going, that's right. I want them to, what's wrong? I'm like, my 15-year-old came in before and she was going to a party at school. And I said, you look absolutely stunning. Mum, you can't say that about yourself. I said, what? I said, how can you not say you look good? Because people think you love yourself and that people will slag you off. And I'm like, what kind of you're not even allowed to say you look pretty because you're feeling good. Or I think it's even worse for men. If men feel good and feel a bit confident, they think they're cocky, they think they're arrogant. You're not allowed to feel good about yourself. It's like, it's all this mental health stuff. Be like happy, be kind to yourself, love yourself. And you can't love yourself, can you love someone else? But you go and try and be kind to yourself, and you try and be lovely to yourself, and you get just pure hate for it.
The people that preach all that mental health stuff are the first ones to tear you down sometimes, do you know what I mean? For when you
see, women are worse than men. I find that a lot of women will troll people a lot worse than men do. And it's usually men that can't have you, and it's women that want to be you, and you're like, it's kind of like quite sad. I just feel like saying to people, like, I'm quite nice, like just DM me and message, and do you know what I mean? You're obviously struggling with something if you're projecting out on other people. So I kind of like, if somebody is acting really like, you know, and they're not being very nice and they're very negative, I always think, look, I'm like, there's something behind that.
Aye.
I don't necessarily think they're a nasty bastard. They're not a nice person. I think what's going on behind their, like, what's going on in their mind? How are they feeling? They're obviously projecting this because they don't feel good about themselves. There's something.
It's just that kind of thing as well. That if you put a post up or if we put a clip up or something and it's doing well, I think you just get people that just want to shit on it. Just to be that person that's like, there's 400 brilliant comments. I'm going to put one in that's.
It's like they want to tear you down. Like she's feeling good. She's looking good.
I'll look a bit edgy. I'm going to.
She needs to be brought down a peg or two, kind of thing.
That's what it's like, isn't it? Brought down a peg.
Aye.
But I get a funny comment when I was doing Playboy. I got the most hilarious comments. It was like, crazy. Can I buy your knickers? Giese stockings that you won that shoot? I'm like, aye, boy, what's your address? I'll post them to you.
Did you get mad DMs after?
I got hundreds.
Give me the worst one.
The worst one was. No, it's too disgusting, actually. I can't even say that one.
No, for this podcast,
it's absolutely disgusting. I've had some proper vile ones. And obviously, like I was saying earlier, I get a lot of fake profiles made. Right. It's my body, right in my face, and it's like the totally wrong information, like 30-year-old, Glasgow 30-year-old, 5'2", looking for anal. I'm like, fuck's sake, I was more offended by the 5'2".
You're buzzing with the age, but aren't you? You're like, fucking yes.
I was more offended by the 5'2". I was like, I wasn't even bothered by the looking for anal. That actually happened to me, right? Posted it on my Instagram. I was raging. I was like, get that taken down. And all it was all this. I had a wee chip on my shoulder about it. The paper's bloody reprinted it. I was like, oh, I've just made the situation worse.
I was going to say that. So, see, looking and like. There's a lot of stuff you post on social media end up in the papers and all that, aye. I
changed my hair from black to blonde, Wagstons fans, and then I get, who is she? Who is she? I don't even know her. And I'm like, babe, do you honestly think I contacted the paper and say, can you please post my hair from black to blonde? Please.
That's wild, isn't it?
Here's a story for you. You gotta love this.
Like, how is that fucking news? That's what I don't get. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean that offensively, by the way. No, but like, how can...
Craziness.
How is the media just like... There's somebody sitting in I just imagine the news desk going, oh, that's a belter of a story.
But what they do is they put stuff up. I got a treatment done in my bum, right? And it was like now you get those like laser things, right, for your skin. So I was getting this laser treatment done and I modeled for loads of clinics. And they said, come in, we'll get this new treatment. I was like, no bother. So I'm recording going, oh my God, my bum looks amazing. It's quite lifted.
Gary got that, didn't you?
Playboy model and wag.
Sorry.
No, hilarious. Playboy model gets bum lift as if I'd like had this new bum implants. I'm like, for God's sake. And
that would piss me off, man.
I'm like, I've only got my boobs done, for God's sake.
Do you never like phone them up and go, listen, fucking
see the stuff? Man. Oh, fill a Botox and filler. I was like, I'm 40-year-old. I've had Botox 3 times. I said, the fact that you think I've had lots of Botox and filler is a pure compliment to me. So you just make me feel good about myself because I actually haven't. But I was like, lips are mine. I said, the only thing is my boobs, and I'm like, I had no tits. I needed boobs. Like.
And did they ever contact you, or did they just write them? And like.
No, they write them. They just write whatever they like.
No, with them or not.
There's a couple of journalists that are really nice, like from the Daily Star and stuff, and they'll say, we're going to run this story. What do you think? Can we run it by you first? I'm like, no bother at all. It keeps me relevant and important things that I have to talk about. It means that I've got a platform.
Well.
So if they're printing stuff, it means I've got a platform for when it comes to the important stuff. So if I do want to talk about mental health and things like that can actually help people and benefit people, and there's girls and boys and people that can relate to me, then go for it. And do you know what? Like I said, I can take the hate. Like, I feel bad for the people that are getting at the hate. I just like, you're sad. You're not affecting my life. You're just bothering yourself.
That's the thing. A lot of people can't take the hate though. That's the shitty bit in it, because it just comes like. Boom, boom,
I said the other day, I was like, I would rather eat a bowl of water with a fork than care about somebody's opinion in me. That's just only person's opinion I care about is my kids and the people that I genuinely love. Apart from that, like, your opinion in me is none of my business. And I have got a lot of friends and they get quite uptight about it, and I'm like, why are you bothering? Like, and it's just, it really, I think mental health, especially after COVID, it became worse. There's a lot of people that during COVID seeked out mental health, advice and care and wanted a doctor. And then it just became so, like, saturated that try to get an appointment in, and people try and deal with things on their own. And that's why I think it's quite important to kind of be, you know, even though I have model for Playboy, and I quite cringe when people go, what do you do? And I go, model. I'm like that.
I'd be fucking buzzing if I was a model, man.
Everybody I know would have got a copy of that Playboy.
100%.
Because I feel like
randoms in the street and all that.
no, because I feel like people be like, oh, she's
But
not
it's
that.
a job. It's not as if it's something.
The minute you
should be
say
embarrassed about.
something that is a physical thing, they'll look at you. Say you said you're a bodybuilder, they look at your body. His body's not that great.
Aye.
I know what
Or
you mean.
really a bodybuilder. I know
Aye.
people with better bodies than him.
Aye.
It's like a model. She's all right. She's not that good. She's good looking. She's not that good looking. She's all right. And I'm like, I'm not saying I'm good looking. Do you know what I mean?
But somebody else has though, who owns
Exactly.
fucking Playboy.
Aye.
Exactly.
Some editor in Playboy's went, she's good looking, and
You
we're going
know,
to put her in the
and
magazine.
I feel like
That's all that
I
matters,
feel like
isn't
when
it?
it comes to me, I don't think necessarily it's just purely how I look. Like when I go in places, I always like always get banter. I'm friendly, super friendly all the time. I try and project what I want back. So I'll be if I meet people, I'm always like, how you doing? Like I came in, cuddled you guys. I'm a very friendly, outgoing person, very laid back. And I project that onto other people. And I think that's why people want to work with me.
Yeah.
And say, like, get Stephanie. Because they know you want me to wear that dress, no bother. Oh, that dress is ugly. Give me it.
They do actually work with her dickhead, do they?
No, but
That's
honestly,
fine,
like, I see girls and they go, I'm not wearing that. And I'm like, get to me. I'll wear
Yeah.
it. Like, I don't care.
Aye.
I'm just like, whatever you want. Can I do your makeup like this? Go for it. Can I put your hair like this? No bother. I really don't care.
Aye, easy going.
I don't bother my arse. I'm just like, I'm quite cool.
That's what you want, innit?
And obviously funny as fuck.
That's why she's sitting out here.
Aye, is that the funny side
Correct.
of the room? Aye.
Yep.
I'm the more funny side. Well, Paul would disagree because Paul thinks I'm dead funny.
Does he?
Paul,
Paul's like that.
Paul, it does. You hear him laugh. I'll tell a wee story later on Paul laugh at fuck, right? And we'll see how many times, we'll call it the Paulometer, right? See how many times Paul laughs at your part.
And then we'll ask Paul how many times are pity laughs and real laughs, and then we'll.
Fuck up. Right, what are we kicking halfway?
What's your topics?
I think I like the Euromillions one.
Some
I
of the
like the
topics
sound of
you was working up with, but I was like, right, okay. Try to think.
We just came out with pure random shit.
I
man.
like random.
Aye.
Random's the best.
that. That's why people like this. This is why this is the number one podcast in the UK right now.
In the world.
No, it's just
in the
UK.
world.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
it's in the world.
Well,
A wee guy
going for
contacted me
worlds.
from Egypt the other day.
did
Egypt's.
Yep.
you talk shite?
Prove it. Shite bag.
Oh, shut up, man. Right, you win the Euromillions tonight. What's the first thing you're buying tomorrow?
Right. How much are we talking? What if we
I
won
think he's like
£75 million.
ballpark. Oof.
75 million? I'd buy Rangers tomorrow.
Rangers.
Would you?
Yep.
They need a lot of help. That's why you buy
I think
them.
they need more than 75 fucking
Aye.
million.
Right. Why are you shutting my dreams right away?
All right, well, you can. Right, all right, okay.
So I'd buy Rangers.
Could I get Job? You kept man.
No. What else did I do? Buy my wee gran a house.
Oh,
do you know
that's
what?
cute.
Do you know what? That's fucking. You've actually stole my thing.
See what I mean?
And
That's cute.
You've taken my. Oh, I could have got an O there. Right, I'll come back.
You're so insecure.
I know.
That is cute.
I know, I'm insecure, isn't I?
He is a
We'll
nice
cut
guy.
that bit out. Chris, what would you do?
No.
You are the
No,
good,
no,
he's
no.
a good cop for sure.
Where would you buy the house?
She always see up at Luss,
I love
like all the wee houses in there.
Yeah, yeah.
She always wanted to live there. I don't know if
Glendarroch.
it's for. Do you remember that programme, Take the High Road?
Glendarroch.
Aye.
Morag.
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 aye. How good was that?
Classic, mate. So she always
That's
wanted to
just
live
showing
up
her
there.
age though, because that is old school. Take the high
Aye.
road.
We are old.
That was old school.
Take
I
the
even
High Road
remember
was
watching
minty.
that.
Aye.
I love that wee village. It's so good.
What would
That
you
is a good
buy?
shout. I would buy my grand's old house,
Right.
49 Ash Road in Baillieston.
Right.
She's dead now, but I think like that was the house where everybody in the family all went, congregated and all that. So see all the happy memories. And I would try and get. I thought about this long and hard.
Aye.
I would try and get like she had ladro and all that, like, ornaments and everything.
Right.
I would try and get as much of that, like for my memory. I could remember every single item in her fucking living room, and I would try and
Just
put it all back
recreate
together.
it.
Aye,
That's an old moment as well, mate. I'll give you that.
and I would just sit and smoke the fags that she used to smoke and all that.
Create the smell.
Aye,
But you could do that thing where you just chat with Dawn like much you want.
100%.
That would be good.
Aye, I will buy this full street.
For a mill.
I'll buy this full street. Or use it all out tomorrow. I think that would be class.
He's winning money and then creating homelessness.
Oh, don't
You started
tear me
off
down,
all
man.
nice there and
I
you've
know.
just threatened to
So,
evict a full fucking
let's clarify this.
No, I would buy them out.
You
I'd
hate
be like,
dogs,
here.
so you hate dogs, and you're going to create more homeless
Fucking
people.
dog.
You'll be out tomorrow.
I hadn't finished my story, so I was going to say then I would go to like the cat and dog home and I'd say, oh, these wee homeless dogs. Listen, I've got this house in Baillieston now, you can drop.
Dogs can't talk, mate.
I was talking to the owners of the cat and dog home. Fucking shut up, man. What would you buy?
Oof. being a woman, obviously, I have to treat myself to a couple of luxuries. But I think first thing I would do is like, obviously your family. I'd go to my sister and be like, mortgage is paid. I'd be like, don't go back to work.
How good would that be to say that to somebody in your family?
I wouldn't do it.
No?
No.
My sister said, listen, you are going down a slippery roads right now. A very slippery roads. When you give my family money, doesn't like dogs and create the homeless.
I wouldn't just be like, my missus says that, she'd be like, oh, I would do this and do that, do such and such.
If you won 75 million.
I wouldn't tell them though. I would not say where the money came from. But my sister's a wee gem. My sister's so like the nicest girl you ever meet, like so sweet, always has been. But she'd be the only one in my family. I've got a big family. My mum's got 9 brothers and sisters, and the rest would get hee-haw.
Love that.
My sister, and I would flash it as well. But like, I'd let them know I could help
with a big lottery check, no?
I won't.
Handing it over.
You could do that and just go to the street and be like, you need to go out.
But I can buy my brand new car, like my G-Wagon, like that.
Oh man, that's savage. You just said I was savage.
No, but my sister I would help, and then I'd really, before I kind of spent money myself, obviously I go a Caribbean cruise, I go to the Caribbean or something. I go like, now the holiday, I don't know if it's Caribbean, where you get the big floating cabins in the water and you can see the sharks.
Like the Maldives?
Maldives.
Aye.
I'd be out with the Maldives, planning what I'm going to spend my money on in the Maldives where I like pina colada.
That's a decent idea.
I would not be sitting in Glasgow in the rain, sitting thinking, what am I going to spend 70 million on?
You'd move a bit for Glasgow, wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%.
You would keep something here though.
I'd buy like a castle here or something to come back to.
Like a wee studio castle.
Could you buy a castle for how much is a castle?
I don't know, mate.
Get castles in Glasgow. I don't even, there's no castles in Glasgow. Edinburgh.
There is a castle in Glasgow. There is.
Whereabouts?
What's it called? There's one in the south side. Is it Darnley or something like that?
Oh no, I'm not about to move into Darnley.
But I'm sure it's got a castle though. It's got a castle.
I don't know.
Rossi's got a castle.
Well, ask how much it is.
Buy Rossi castle.
You could buy Rossi.
I know.
You'd have a couple of pads. You'd have to buy a couple of luxury, accommodation in different areas of the world.
New York.
I do love New York.
100%.
I just need feel as if I'm thinking about this.
I like the sun.
I need to clarify.
I need the sun.
But you could split your seasons. So when it's winter in New York,
aye,
you go to the Maldives.
Aye.
Work it out. Don't need to see rain again.
Would you tell your partner right away? Would you say to your missus like right away, we've won 75 mil?
Yep.
Yeah.
She'd have it spent then before you get a chance.
I know. It would all be dished out to people.
Nah, because
it'd be dished out to charities, the RSPCA for your bad comments.
All the fucking lawsuits that you'd get hit with for trying to evict a full street.
Listen, I feel like my mum and dad's going to watch this and be like, you want to fucking give us any money?
And they're going to be watching it and think, we brought him up better than that.
Of course I would, like their life would change.
After all your ma's done for this podcast,
I would obviously need a babysitter for all the trips that I'd be doing around the world. So
leaving his kids as well. We're going to go away and leaving his kids.
They would just move in. Why am I getting fucking...
Because you've said fucking stupid things.
So he's won 75 mil. He's kicking people at their houses.
No, I said I was buying their houses in the street.
Or they'd be out the next day.
So that's what I do for all my family. I'd say to everybody on my mom's side, listen, you've all got a house in Ash Road in Bailliston. Mid-terraces.
I bet you're like, yes.
I'm going to buy a castle.
and this guy's going to come over every fortnight and cut all the grass. I'm off, See you later.
Your gardening's taken care of.
Aye.
What else do you want? I'd be like, what else do you want?
Exactly. I'm not a pure material person, but
I'll get you a weekly as the delivery as well. Your food shop's done.
Aye.
But you say that, I think if you win 75 million, it'd be very hard not to be a wee bit
I'd have a better car than what I've got to do, of course.
What would you buy?
You need to splurge a wee bit. You'd have to.
I've always wanted a Rolls Royce. Always, man. Like a big, stupid fucking Alan Sugar. Fucking big.
Like a proper old school one, like a Phantom or something.
Aye, see a thing that you look and you go, how do you even drive that in the street?
But you're going to drive it up around Bailliston?
Aye.
That's not going to other speed bumps.
I know.
I'll tell you that right now.
I know. I would just like visit there occasionally for like Christmas.
Just to lord it up a wee bit.
Aye.
But like, look at me and my Rolls Royce and
scrambles.
Scrambles.
I own the street.
I'd been in the street.
Fucking hell, mate, you sound like a tyrant, man.
Cruising down the street.
I'm coming across really bad.
Just
here,
come round
man.
and see my minions.
I know.
Put the window down, throw some fucking 50s out.
I know. Like that at the window.
Who
The
was it
kids
done
are all
that?
running.
It was a football player done it, was it no?
No, that nobody. Surely.
Aye, somebody done that and was throwing notes at the
But was it
window.
like a third world country?
Aye, I'm
Did
sure
it?
I've seen that. I'm sure I've seen that somewhere. I don't think I've made that
Was it
up.
a dream?
I don't think I've made that up. I don't know.
That was him dreaming what he's
I
going
feel
to
under
do.
fucking pressure here, man.
That's him dreaming what he would do if he won.
I love your answers to these things, man.
I know.
They're always as fucking far removed as I think they're
Do you know
going
why?
to be.
Because I always say it. I always tell the truth. I always tell the truth. That's exactly what I do. I don't agree with the
18 families for your
dishing money
street.
out to everybody. I just don't agree with it. Buy people things, but no dishing money out.
To a point, but I would like, you would like the feeling of looking after folk that have been like your best mates or your close family. You'd like to be like, you don't need to worry about money again.
Yep.
You would take them. Listen, we've got to Vegas, boys. Let's get
The
the bags
memories.
packed and all that, like stuff like that. 100%. But I wouldn't be like, all right, so I'm going to give you £400,000.
Do you not think that'd be create problems? He gave me more than she gave her
100%.
this, and he gave me that, and why does she get more than me, and I get less than him? And
All day, man.
I'm your mum,
But
and
see
I'm
what
your
you're
auntie.
saying, like, I think, see, like a few of my close pals and that, I'd just pay like their mortgage off.
Yep.
Just like,
But I would probably give things like, I'd actually be like, there's a brand new car. What's your dream car? Done. How much is your mortgage left?
Aye.
Paid.
Would you feel like you owned all that stuff? But there's a question.
What do you
See
mean?
if you paid off your mate's mortgage,
No,
right? So
not
say
at
they
all.
owed, say they owed 160 grand left in a mortgage and you paid it off, would you feel like you kind of owned the house?
not at all. No.
I wouldn't either. I'm just
You'd be like that. I'll
just
pay it off. I want it signed over in my
You're
name.
fucking psycho landlord, man.
a Monopoly guy.
10 years later, like, I'm going to need that house
Paul
back by
laughed.
now.
Paul laughed. Chuck me up for a laugh.
Chris has ran out of money, all the houses are coming back in.
Exactly.
I know.
He'd be like asking me to sign it over, but I sign your house over me. I'll
Aye.
pay the more.
I
I'll
want
pay the
that
rest
house
of the
back.
mortgage.
By the way.
You can sleep in one of the director's boxes at the stadium. I'll sort
You
you.
wouldn't even fucking give me
So
a
you
job
would
there,
buy
you know?
Rangers, seriously?
Aye, 100%.
Really?
100%.
Do I
And would you be
rethink
in
that?
sole control of like the club?
Yes.
Who would you get rid of?
Everybody.
With the board?
I was just going
Oh,
to say,
fuck, mate, it would be a hostile takeover.
Would it?
Aye.
I love that, man.
Castle Grayskull would be
Nay fucking about.
revamped.
Aye. I'd change the name of the stadium or no.
What would you call
fuck?
it?
The Gary Arena.
I'd
I'd go full Kim Jong. I'd get my picture up on the screens and that.
Would you get yourself some lights like Celtic Park?
No.
Disco lights.
Fuck's sake.
Are you a Celtic fan?
I'm a Celtic fan.
yeah, aye.
I know it's quite unusual considering my background.
I know.
Ex-Rangers wag and all that, but it was so funny because I'm not big. I hate all that bigotry. I hate it, but I do like the banter, and I like to wind up people. So I like to wind up the Rangers fans. I love it, but I think it's funny. I said you don't have the banter, and the fans are it's
People can't
boring.
take it, but that's
It's
the thing, innit?
boring.
I know.
Bring you in as a PR then. Come
Totally.
in, sort it right out.
No, but it's,
I remember the first game I went to, and I couldn't because I was a ball boy this season, and I was going to all these games, and there was the away fans were in the. Remember they used to be at the corner, at the main stand,
yeah.
at the side at the Broom one. That's where the away fans used to be, and then I couldn't believe I'd went to this game, and somebody went because it was my first season. Like, you're working in the Broom one this game, and I used to be the East Enclosure all the time,
Right.
and I was like, why the fuck am I in the Broom one? And I didn't realise it was a false elite end, and they're throwing coins and fucking pies
I
and
know.
shit, and shouting, "Oh, you wee fucking prick!"
Do you know
and
how
all
back in the day, but it was a lot worse because you could drink.
I'm not that old.
Not officially.
No,
Well, you could,
Aye.
but you could, and remember, like it just wasn't strict. You could sing all the old school songs.
Aye,
You
aye.
can't even sing the songs now. Do you know what I mean? You can, there's a lot of stuff, but I quite like the banter. You'd have cheerleaders and all that, like thinking
Oh
the
no,
crowds.
I don't know. I'd be. I don't know how I'd be.
I can get all my Playboy girls up for you. They can parade about.
Yeah, that's sounding promising.
Do you
Have you put a
imagine?
lot of ticket on the night?
And the Rangers.
No.
I
have.
did.
I did, aye.
put 4
I've
lines
actually
on.
promised the woman because the woman, she went, oh, you maybe want to leave it. I had like 3 winning tickets for like 12 quid or something. I was taking them back. And she went, you maybe want to leave some for Friday night because there's a bigger rollover on Friday.
How does she know?
It was on the board and I says, all right. So she says, I'll give you 3 for Friday and 2 for Tuesday.
So nobody's winning it tonight then?
How can you?
I don't know. It must have been a different draw. I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever happened, it must Tuesday and
Aye.
Fridays must fuck. I don't work there, Gary. Fuck's sake, man. The woman
work
just
for
told me
Camelot?
that.
It's
You
not
brought
even-
it up.
But I said to her, well, if any of them win, I said, I'll come back and see you. And she went, you better. So
Much you got a gear if you
She's
want.
wanting money off you. She's like,
Do
you
you know
better.
what?
I give you the
fucking
winning
wedge.
ticket.
You got
A
a
wet-
victor or no?
a
Or
proper wedge. No, I will not a victim, no. What? No.
buy the show up and sack her?
Just bring her in as my best mate. She was actually a really nice person. She
She's
works
your-
at Morrison's in Erskine. She was very, very
Aw.
nice.
Bring her in as my best mate. What about your actual best mate? Like, sorry, mate, you've been You've been replaced.
So do you like to have the actual ticket in your hand?
Aye.
To do it online?
Same.
Nah, I like to have it.
I'm an onliner.
I like to scan it and then
You
it
get
make
that
the
email
video.
saying,
Aye, with the
check your lottery
fireworks.
ticket, and it's like £2.
Aye.
I never read mine.
I know. I
You've
hate.
won.
Do you know? I hate that when you've won a prize and you're thinking,
You're like,
please be
be
something,
cool.
and it's
Be
like
cool.
£2.50. You've got
Gutter.
3 numbers for £2.50.
I used to love watching the
Or a
lottery.
lucky dip.
Remember? John,
back in the
It used to be prime time Saturday night.
9 o'clock before Casualty.
Set of
I
balls
love
number 4.
Casualty as well.
Right, I tell you a Casualty story, right? So see, we talk about grands, right? So when we used to go to my grands in Baillieston for Mary Hill, right? So we had to get 2 buses and we had to get there all the way back. So on a Saturday night, we would watch the lottery because my mum and my gran would put the lottery on. And then Casualty would start. So the theme tune for Casualty, that was when it was your, we knew to go, starting your jacket on and leave, right? And so I hadn't seen Casualty since my gran died, right?
Aww.
Which was about age was 15, I think. It was a long time ago. I had never seen Casualty. So about 2 months ago, Casualty was on and we were sitting nothing to do on a Saturday night, just flicking through the telly and Casualty's on. So like, we'll fucking watch this. And like, Charlie, remember Charlie, right?
The memories.
Like, fucking hell, he's still in it. He's still in it, Charlie, man. Blah, blah, blah. So next time they've got this like mad psychotic guy in the ward and all that, and they're trying to deal with him, and Charlie's stressed out and there's a lot going on and he's got a bird and everything else. Next time the guy fucking takes a mad tool out and stabs Charlie and kills him, right? And Charlie fucking dies at the end, and I'm like,
You're heartbroken.
no fucking way, man. Like, I've not seen this. This guy's
And
been
it's
in it
just
for like
destroyed you?
30 years, and we watched the episode that he gets fucking killed. He's like, he was Casualty, wasn't he?
What was that Geordie show that used to be on? It was like they had a guy in it called Popeye, and it was like, it was a soap.
Have you the same pet?
No, what's that?
Whoa.
What is that?
Hold on. Wait,
The fuck did you go for
That's
John
a
the
Ger-
Shore?
it's
Did you say
German
Geordie Shore?
No, like,
Geordie Shore?
No, it was like Geordie's. It was that kind of
I need
like,
some cotton buds for my ears, man.
it was like an old one. It had like it was a soap, but it's really old.
Brookside?
Brookside.
That's fucking
That's
Liverpool.
Scousers.
Is that Liverpool?
I thought you said Geordie soap. Is that is
Dude,
was that
wait, what did you say?
Avida saying pet? Was that no?
What is that?
Is that a soap
Geordie's?
though?
A sitcom.
They were like the Builders.
I've
Aye.
never even heard of that. What?
It's like Jimmy Neal and all that was in it, weren't they?
Tim Healy.
All the fucking basically the male cast of Harry Potter in it. They were on it.
Aye.
Right.
Aye, and it was called Avida St. Pet, and it was about these builders who went abroad and did work in like
Aye.
Germany.
Right.
It must have
Yep.
been.
But back in the day, the
These people
soaps were
thought
your
to me
life
it's a
because there was no
Brookside
Netflix,
was
there was no
class,
nothing.
man.
Aye.
So you watched Neighbours, Home and Away, Brookside, EastEnders,
man.
Coronation Street. That's Emmerdale. Do you remember El Dorado?
Oh my days, man.
El Dorado was
Aye.
the one I used to watch as well. And do you remember Prisoner Cell Block H?
Yep.
Used to watch that as well.
That was Australian or something, man.
But I was like 5 when I was watching it.
Remember
to
the
be fair.
Brookside Omnibus on a Saturday night?
I loved it.
Like 5:30. Class, man.
But the soaps were massive. Like, that's all you watched because there was no Netflix, there was nothing else, there was no Amazon Prime, there was nothing.
Do you mind like Neighbours and Home and Away were on at like
Back to
lunchtime
back.
and then later on at like
Aye.
5:30 or
Dinner
something?
time. That was the end of the cartoons.
And your mum would be
Aye.
like, shh, I'm watching this. You try and talk, and she'd be
Summer
like, you come in from school, and you'd be trying to tell her what happened in school, and she'd be like, shut up, I'm watching my programmes.
Have you ever watched it recently? Some of them are like Carol Kennedy and that's still in it, I think.
No way, I thought he'd be
Aye,
long gone.
don't.
No,
man.
and I'm sure Alf is still in it.
Big Alf Stewart.
Alf Stewart.
No, surely not.
Elsa.
Elsa.
Aye, that was it, Fish David. I loved it, man.
That was
So
class.
No, I did. I used to like it. I've not watched it for a long time, but it used to be my go-to. I used to watch. I come in from school and I watch The Simpsons. I watched every Simpson there was. The Simpsons, Pet Rescue, and then Ricky Lake. That was my.
Ricky Lake, man.
Fucking wow, man.
Jeez.
But that was my 3 that I watched back to back.
Aye.
Because I like to be a bit of Pet Rescues. I know you really like Pet Rescue since you don't like
Fucking
dogs
hell,
or anything
man.
like
I used to
that.
watch it for a
I've
Aye.
had pets,
He
right?
likes
I've had
seeing the
pets.
pets in distress.
I'm fucking not an animal hater. I had pet turtles.
No, but no, you're not an animal
Did you
hater.
say
You
pet
just hate
turtles?
Did you
dogs.
call
No,
them?
'cause you
Did you call
fucking
them
hate
turtles?
turtles. Fucking weirdos, man.
Did you call them like Leonardo and
I called them Frank, Sammy and Dean. See if you can get that reference.
Frank, Sammy, and
You
Dean?
kidding me on?
But
Can I get that
Paul
reference?
knows it. I just heard
I know it as well.
What is it then?
Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis
Oh,
Jr.
right.
The Rat Pack guy.
Did you take good care of them or did they die?
I did.
And then they died.
Evicted them for their
I had
house.
to
You
give them
died.
away when I moved.
Right out this
when we moved
tank.
into a flat together, I wasn't allowed to take them. Wasn't allowed to take
So
them.
you're
away.
blaming your missus?
I had to give them away. Aye.
He's just thrown
Found a
everybody
new
into the
sanctuary
bus
for them.
tonight.
Fuck off, man.
I know, he's like, it was
Fucking
my
hell.
missus.
What's the next topic? You're fucking.
He's like, it was my
You're
missus.
bullying bastards.
What we're saying, splitting the bill.
Right. Aye.
So you
My
brought this
is
up.
going to be different to you because I'm a female.
Well,
clearly.
it's not even just the female thing, right? It's no. I don't mean like if you're out with someone and
You mean
split
like
the
even
bill.
friends?
I mean, but out with friends. So the reason I thought about this, I was listening to something on the radio the other day, and it came up about out with your pals and having that one pal that was kind
I
of.
only had chips. I had half a drink.
Yes.
You ate some in my veg.
We're on the same page here.
So-
I fucking love it, man.
I remember
I
going on
hate that.
holiday, right, when I was, I don't know, like 20, 21, and there was a guy in our group, there was like 8 or 9 of us, and he was like, one of our mates broke him, so he was like a pal of a pal, and we were going out at night and just getting like a scran and that before you were going out.
I don't like this guy already.
Mate, honestly, so
Bad vibes.
at the end, right, you do what you usually do, and you're like, right, everybody put in 30,
Equally.
40 quid, and he used to whip out his fucking phone and be like, well, I got that, and that was $6.50, and I got
Fuck
that,
off.
No.
and it was £2, so I'll put in a tenner, and you're like, what the fuck, man?
No.
And he also was a round dodger.
Oh no.
So see, like, when he knew it was his round, he would disappear
No.
for like half an hour.
Cheapskate.
Aye. But there is folk that are...
Tight.
You get it on what
Who
nights
brought
out or
him?
not.
Who fucking brought him? Because whoever brought him should be no invited back either.
Mate,
Exactly.
It causes a pure atmosphere.
Aye.
See, after about day 3, folk are just doing their own hanging.
I think it makes you dislike them as well. You
Oh.
think he's a bad gene in it. You just got he's a bad bastard.
But it's not even...
It's being
See if he came
tight.
and went, do you know what? I'm not getting that much money.
Yeah.
Fair enough, man. But don't sit and fucking...
Don't go on a
think-
stag.
aye.
Don't go out with the boys
I
if you're
think
not
that would
getting
be
any money back.
mine. I think if I was out with my friends and somebody said to me beforehand, listen, do you mind
Aye.
covering me? I wouldn't make a big deal about it. I'd just be like, that's for me and Poons.
Oh, dear, that's
So-
acceptable. Aye.
100%.
Oh,
I mean, because obviously I think, especially for like, my friends are all quite affluent.
Affluent. I'll keep you right, don't worry.
Aye. These fancy words.
I'm the big word guy over here.
So a lot of my friends all run businesses and they've got a bit of dough.
Aye.
And, you know, you always feel like it's keeping up with the Joneses kind of thing in it. You can't miss anything. You need to go to everything. And, you know, I don't mind paying for things if it's something I enjoy and I like and I'm willing to, I want to do it. But sometimes you're just like, that's a bit much for some people in it. And if your pal did say to you, look, can you cover me and I'll get you
I
back
don't mind
next time?"
that.
I don't care.
I don't mind. What I hate, right? This is what I fucking hate. I actually want to punch people in the throat when they do this at my fucking dinner table. And I don't even
At
care.
my
I
dinner
don't care
table,
who's
it's somebody
offended
else's
here,
dinner
right?
table, it's
Do
my
not
dinner
dine with me
table.
if you're no fucking
is
doing
my
this.
table.
My
I don't
table,
care.
I bought my lot of money.
See when you're all sitting and the guy comes out with the bill and the phones come out and it starts getting fucking divided up.
Embarrassing.
And I'm like, nah, I would rather just go, listen,
I'll pay for the
I don't mean like a show off or anything like far from it. Rather than the mortification of sitting for 20 minutes while that gets
Yeah.
divided up.
Who
just
had a
giving that bill
starter?
and pay it, man.
Oh no.
Like, aye, too many drinks. You weren't drinking, you know? And I'm like, nah, fucking, how many people's at this table right now?
hate
Divide
that.
that by that number.
But people
and
do
everybody
that
pay
and
it.
all when they're out and they're like, oh, I'm not putting it in the kitty, I'm just on softies. They're fucking dearer than
Same
booze.
price.
Well, see, I don't drink anymore, right? But see, the times that I would go out, and if I'm in company and they're in a kitty, you're putting in because the way I see it is, you're buying your mates around.
Yeah.
That's effectively what it is. You're
You're in
buying
the
your
company.
friends
If you're
a
in
drink.
that company,
Aye.
I hate as well. But see when you're out and somebody go, I'm paying. It's Stacey. I'm paying for Stacey's, and you're like, shut up.
Aye.
It's like giving people.
Blue Peter
it's like,
badge for you.
It's like giving the homeless money and then taking a picture and going, I gave the homeless tenner,
Aye,
and you're like,
aye.
ah, great. I hate all that as well.
Aye.
Like making a big scene about somebody not having a bit of cash, or like,
Aye, you cover it, just go, listen, that's the 2 years, and just you
or
transferring that
people
later
that
on.
dodge putting in a
Aye.
tip as well.
Aye.
It's all, mate, work nights out are terrible for it. It comes to the dinner like, oh, you had a wine and I had that, so we'll call
Yeah.
it £30.
Oh my
You're
God,
like,
I actually feel
No.
so angry talking about it,
see when
man.
you're sitting at the table, you can feel the rage
I know.
building with folk.
I just get dead embarrassed for them. I cringe. I'm like,
We're all
this
putting
is
£50
embarrassing.
in, like, oh, we're going to put 29 in because we got this, and you're like, get
See,
fucked.
at no time would I go, right, all I had was a main course and I had fucking fish and chips, some shit, right? And sit and look at somebody and go, how are we paying the same when you had a fucking tomahawk steak? Do you know what I mean? You would never, they would never
No.
think that. If you're sitting at the table in company,
Yeah.
Right.
that is getting split. So people watching this, that's the proper
At the end
fucking
of the day,
rules,
you
innit?
could have ordered the tomahawk steak as well. It's not like
100%,
somebody,
aye.
and it's not like your other pals sitting going, "Oh, for God's sake!" Like, I just think it's dead cringy.
Do you think waiters come round when that's all getting divvied up and say, oh, can we
Embarrassed.
pay separate? Do you think they go like that? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
They must.
100%.
They must.
But I hate that. It's like I said earlier, to see the tip. See when people go, "I'm not leaving it." I'm like, leave them a tip for God's sake. They've
Aye.
been serving you all night,
Fucking
and they
tip
refuse
everybody,
point
man.
blank
But it's always the ones that
to
moan
pay
the
for
full
a
meal.
tip.
They
Aye,
just moan at the waiters
just
for no
tight.
reason.
I just,
That's
tight.
what I hate as well. See people who are like rude to the waiters.
oh my God.
Like any staff, anything at all. Like, excuse me.
Was that their servants
We
and
ordered the drinks like 3 minutes ago and they're not here. Like, fuck off. And I keep saying my table, right? But you get to fuck. Do not, like, I've actually went up to people and went, listen, I'm really sorry about that, by the way. We'll know like that at this table.
No, it is embarrassing. I was in, is it Gaucho? I don't want to say Gooch because it's...
Gaucho. That's it, rebranded.
It's Gaucho or something. It's like,
sure it's Gaucho.
It's in town.
Aye.
I was in there a couple of weeks ago and the staff were so OTT, like so nice. And I made a point of emailing them saying you took such, because it was a party of 9. I was like, you took such good care of us and thank you so much. And they sent a really nice email back going, that's really nice feedback and we don't get that often and we really appreciate it. Like, I
Nice
feel
to
like,
be nice, isn't it?
but it's nice if people just make the effort. Just going, thanks so much for your service. That was brilliant.
I always leave reviews, Google reviews if I go somewhere and it's really good.
Do you ever see the really bad ones though? And it's absolutely comical.
I just
Just
ignore
tell
them.
those folks even for no
them,
reason.
No, but some of the ones that you read are hilarious.
Wild.
Like, absolutely hilarious.
I love when people bite back. See when like restaurants and all that
and
give
annihilate
a bit
them.
back, aye. The thing is...
You get that in Just Eat a lot. In Just Eat, you'll get a lot of like...
Some of the comebacks are gold, man.
Brilliant.
But you've got to stick
brilliant.
up for yourself though, do you know what I mean?
course you do.
See even if you're in a restaurant that's mobbed and it's a popular one and it's busy, right? Things are going to go wrong
Yep.
and it just might so happen that it lands at your fucking booking, at your table,
Yeah.
Stuff like
or
that
your
can
meal.
crush a small business,
Aye,
huh?
just fucking suck it up. See if you get a hold of the manager and say, listen, that's not good enough, whatever else. They're not going to, nobody is going to go, so fuck.
We had a really bad incident.
shut up.
My sister's pregnant and we went to the Ivy. It's funny at the time, we can laugh about it now, but it wasn't funny at the time. And they dropped a full plate of food all over her head and over the whole entire restaurant. It was my 40th birthday. And at the
I don't know why I'm laughing.
she's pregnant and she's laughing.
What was on the-
They dropped food and plates and drinks when my sister was pregnant.
What was on the plate?
He's sick. It was like really saucy and stuff.
Oh
right?
no, that's even worse, man.
So
You're fucking going to hell.
he's going to hell. Right. So
I'm sorry, man. I just went
Was this like a full restaurant?
this
Like,
actually happened to me. Full restaurant's mobbed, right? My sister's sitting there.
Dimas.
But see when it happens, she kind of laughed, but now you're like half laughing, half crying. You kind of go,
She
because
like
you're mortified.
sauced, didn't it? Nah, I'd be out of there,
Right.
man. No.
Did you just say it? Was she sauced?
I'd be
No,
salvaging
was there
bits
sauce like, oh, down the face now?
Drink sauce, everything.
Fucking hell,
meatballs off her
man.
head.
Aye.
Oh, couldn't he?
Right?
Waste not, want not.
Can you imagine it?
But she's in that sensitive weight now that way when she's just like
Pure
really
emotional pregnant woman, aye.
So obviously that happened and it was like everybody was all around us and we had the big massive table in the middle of the restaurant so everybody's seen it.
Fucking
You're
hell.
sick.
You're going on a training video
He's
somewhere.
sick.
Tell me you're singing happy birthday at the time or something.
I swear, right? But they were like cleaning up so fast. It was like every single member of staff. And they did take her away and they cleaned her up. They took her out of the private bit.
How the fuck did it clean her up? Covered in red sauce?
Did they wash her hair?
Did they wash her hair in the
They
restaurant?
washed her hair.
Fucking hell,
A full
man.
blow
They
dry,
washed
man. No way.
They washed her hair and all that and they cleaned her jumper and all that.
That's service, to be fair.
And they changed us into another seat because we were mortified because everybody seen it. And then they gave me like a wee free cake and all that. But it was like
A free cake? They've tipped her fucking spaghetti or her heat?
I know, but they gave us all the starters for free. And we just paid for the main courses, and they gave me like a wee birthday cake and that.
Oh,
But
no,
the damage
that's
was
full
done.
meal for free, man.
The damage
that's
was
full
done.
bill taken
Full
care
bill,
of.
but we get half. We paid for half, but the damage had been done. The night was ruined.
That is unbelievable, man. Sorry,
There was
man.
a bad.
Oh,
He's
God.
crying.
That was
There was
class.
bad. There was a bad taste in the air. And it was meatballs.
A bad taste in the hair.
There's a bad taste in the air.
Jesus, man. Fucking hell.
Oh, that is
See, because it was a
taste.
birthday, I know that's going to get
It was
brought
my
up
birthday.
every year.
It was my. But I'm still like happy 40th.
Oh, man.
Felt bad enough that I was 40, and I'm like, this is just. Do you know what I mean on my
At
birthday?
least you're not sitting with spaghetti in your head and all that.
No, it nearly got me. It just missed me.
I love when stuff like that happens, man. It's amazing.
Tin of spaghetti fucked out your head like, here's a wee cake.
No, I
Sorry about that.
The guy next to us got covered in it as well.
Smashed, you like go, hey, and do all that. No,
No,
I fucking love
that's
it, man.
that's one of my pet hates. See when people do that and people do that in planes when the plane lands, clap. I'm
Oh,
like,
aye, we spoke about this.
don't
Serial
clap.
killers.
That's like gives me the fear.
Nah,
don't
clap,
cheer
nah.
and don't clap.
No.
I just sit like that. Oh my god, are they cheering?
Aye,
like
don't cheer.
Combination of clapping and Jess Glynn, you like just crash the
no,
fucking thing.
you don't clap. You don't cheer. Do you cheer if somebody smashes glasses
I'm
at
actually,
plates?
I'm a pilot, qualified pilot. I was in the RAF for 17 years.
You're not a qualified
There's another
pilot.
laugh for him, by the way.
2-0. Oh, fuck up, Paul, man.
There it is.
You're not meant to talk. You've
You're
had your
actually
time.
serious?
Fuck's sake, man.
Is he fuck?
He's trying to set me a pure serious face, like.
No, there was this one.
Why did you go at that in your seat and
there
pure,
was,
like?
there was an instant once on a plane where they shouted out in the tunnel.
No.
honestly. And I just went, listen, I'm a confident guy. I was like, I'll help land the plane. The two pilots.
He's went for a qualified pilot, a confident guy. I'm a confident guy.
So you a commercial flight, you went, I'm a confident guy, I'll help you land the plane.
Aye.
No. Surely they knocked you back.
I don't like talking about it, to be
A
honest.
few hands went up for the fucking...
Did they knock you back?
See the passengers.
Surely they said to you, sorry.
No.
What did they say?
No, he woke up at that point. Don't worry about it. 2-1. Come on.
Paul, fuck up, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, right, what is the next? That's just descended
Fucking
into chaos.
qualified pilot, man.
Qualified pilot who hates dogs.
Right, so see what I talked about at the start of this, about fucking Gary dressed up as Captain Hook.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm really disappointed that you're not dressed up as Who was Peter Pan?
No, I haven't. It's right, so we put context on it.
Who was
Like,
wearing the tights?
Gary.
I don't
Does
know.
Captain
This
Hook
was
wear
Chris's
tights?
fantasy, so I don't know what the fuck was going on.
That was it was funny part, wasn't it? Did you
No,
laugh?
it was good. I genuinely thought Captain Hook was going to be here when I walked in. Kind of disappointed.
That's just Chris again.
So right, so anyway, we'll go back on to the topic of conversation.
Right.
So horror films for when you were younger, what horror film characters terrified you the most?
We've got the same one.
I disclosed this to you, and it was I feared for my life. I actually thought I can't sleep at night, and I'd try and keep myself as awake as long as possible
the
because I
song?
thought, 1, 2,
Aye.
Freddy's coming for you. I genuinely thought Freddy's coming for me tonight, and I would literally stay awake until 3 in the morning. I've got school in the morning. I'm like, oh,
How did you-
terrified.
Did you used to check all the wardrobes and that in your
But I still watched it. I was still addicted to watching it. I'd be terrified it, and then can we watch Freddy?
I think it's because see the actual movie, apart from the bits Freddy was in the
Freddy's
movie, was
terrifying.
class.
Freddy's face is terrifying.
It was the
Scary, man.
scratching of the,
No, see the bit.
nails.
You remember the bit
fuck.
it says the souls of children? He opens his top and it's all wee faces coming through his stomach. Oh,
Man.
it was just terrifying. His
It was scary,
fingers were
aye.
blades.
Aye.
His fingers were like.
But it felt
No.
real because it was kind of like, it only happens when you go to sleep and you're like, oh, you tell your mother that,
Yeah.
like, good night. And you're like, ah!
And you'd have those dreams that you were running in slow motion, but your legs weren't working.
Aye.
Now you're trying to run, but you're
Aye.
running, your legs are like
I hate
jelly.
that, man. I hate
Did you ever
dreams.
try and punch in your dreams as well? And it's like
Aye.
feeble. It's like
Aye.
nothing.
Why is that?
I thought it's like nothing. No, it's like feeble punches.
You just...
Or you try and scream and you go, and nothing comes out. It's like you've got no voice.
I've
Freddy
woke
Krueger was
myself
a
up
right
loads of
badging,
times.
man.
Freddy
Aye.
Krueger was horrifying.
He's probably the best horror.
The OG.
I watched Freddy Fres's Junior as Freddy Fres's
Jason.
Jason as well. That was crap. I wasn't really scared of Jason.
After it got to like Nightmare on Elm Street, was it
Started
part,
getting
like,
silly.
3, it started
There's
getting
quite a
ridiculous.
few.
Like,
Do you know who else? Halloween. Big Michael Myers. He was just fucking...
I think it's more the breathing.
It was the mask.
That I hate all the breathing.
It's the music and the films
was the
and all.
music for that, though? That
Halloween
was like-
was
it
no like the piano like aye, it was like something like that.
It was
Aye.
like that.
aye.
It
What was
was
yours?
like that.
Mine was see Ghostface and Scream.
Aye.
Oh, that's so
Aye.
scary.
I thought that I think when that film came out, I was maybe in primary 7 or first year or something like
blood.
that. So we all just noised each other up like, oh, this was like real and everything. Do you know what I mean? And fucking, I don't think I was like pure scared of it. I just thought like, imagine that fucking happened.
You ever seen a horror film called Children of the Corn?
No.
Swear down, right?
That sounds like the one that used to be next
Paul
to
knows what I'm talking about.
Terrified of corn.
It was like this wee fucking town in America, and this wee guy had like pulled this cult of children, and they killed all the adults in like the town. Fucking nightmare fuel.
That's
Watch
like
it,
Chainsaw
honestly.
Massacre-ish.
Oh, there's another one.
It's a bit
Big
Chainsaw
Leatherface.
That was terrifying, Chainsaw Massacre. Do you know what I used to be scared of though, and actually love this film? Hannibal Lecter. I don't know why. It was like all that,
Aye.
and just how like he was so like how he played the character. It was actually like it was
Chilling, wasn't it?
terrifying because
Aye,
he was
chilling,
actually
man.
so into the character.
class, man.
I thought absolute full blown like serial killer
He was scary,
psychopath.
wasn't he?
Aye.
Scary, actual scary. Another one. Remember the one with Buffalo Bill? The guy that used to try and make an outfit out of people's
Aye,
skin.
that was Silence of the Lambs.
Aye, it is Buffalo
Aye.
Bill, that
Aye.
guy.
Aye.
Like, I hated that as well. Like,
That was weird,
and do you remember the killer clowns that went about everybody in school?
We
decided,
spoke about this like 2 weeks ago.
right? And
Terrifying.
I was terrified, thinking the killer clowns were real and were coming to get kids and throw them in a van, basically.
A guy wrote to us on TikTok and he's like, do you know somebody actually wrote a book about this?
No,
Oh, did they?
And he sent me the
that
link
went
for
about
it.
every single school in Glasgow.
Somebody wrote a book about it. It's on
No
Amazon.
way. I'll need to buy
Why
that now.
don't you buy it?
I need to buy that. But how can you write a book about that?
I think he put together like all the kind of mad things that people used to hear.
But I've genuinely thought was there any people like
Nobody actually.
Nah,
some random kid decided?
Surely there would have been more.
There'd be like
kinda-
newspaper,
Guys
newspaper
kicking
articles
about
like, to read
in
about
guys
it.
kicking about in clown
How do you know it was
masks.
guys? Could have been fucking women.
Guys.
You know what I mean?
It was guys.
You're always pure trying to fucking noise everybody up. Yeah.
Sexist. No, but the killer clowns were a real nightmare for me as well. A real
Aye,
life
that was.
one.
Aye.
Have you ever had the same nightmare?
I have the same nightmare that my teeth are falling out and I've dropping babies.
At
Dropping
the same
babies?
time.
I have dreams that I'm dropping babies.
That's fucking...
That I'm holding somebody's baby and I'm
I thought you,
they thought
I
thought
so
my
did
arm.
I thought you meant like actual giving birth, like dropping.
No,
fuck,
I'm
that's-
dropping babies as in I'm actually
another
holding.
You're
one.
trying to be hip about it.
Aye.
Drop my
So
baby.
see when somebody said, "Aye, pure like, oh, dropping
Dropped
babies."
a new album. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Fucking hell,
Baby
man.
one, baby two. Nah,
weird.
I have dreams that that people say, "Oh, and I'm holding babies," and then they'll feel at my arms, and then see when I meet people, they go, "Do you want to hold the baby?" I'm like, "Oh," and I make excuses up because I don't want to hold their
If you like
baby.
to see what it means.
Apparently, it's like anxiety, like not being enough. Like you're like, especially if you've got children. It's like you feel like you're not doing enough for your kids, and anxiety. It's a child thing. But I used to have nightmares that my teeth fell out all the time.
That's mad, isn't it?
Apparently, that's quite common though. That your teeth, the teeth one, that's like a quite common dream. And obviously, I used to have dreams about dogs chasing me, and I couldn't run, and I'd be trying to run, and my legs were turning like jelly, or somebody was trying to get me, and my leg. It's always my body's not working, and you're like, do you ever get that? Have you ever had a nightmare and you physically can't move, and your body's like paralysed,
I hate it, man.
Aye.
and you're actually paralysed in your
Regular,
bed?
aye.
That's the ones you wake up and it actually feels real.
Sweating, man.
Or you have a dream that there's a lion in your room, it's a coat.
No.
Never had that.
one, no.
You never had a dream you think there's an animal or a lion or a person, it's like something hanging up on the wall and all that, shadows.
No.
I'd be lying in my bed like that, like actual terrified.
Fuck that, man.
I genuinely used to have dreams that there would be like a lion. This is when I was like young, and I'd be like, I genuinely think there's a lion in my room, and it's like a blanket on the floor with like a cushion underneath it, and it's like a shadow. Like stupid stuff like that, silly
Aye,
stuff.
aye.
But when you were younger, you used to you think like fucking
Pure
Freddy Krueger was
irrational-
under a bed.
But irrational stuff that you know in your mind, that can never possibly be true. But in
Aye.
your dream, you're physically feeling the emotions. You feel
Aye.
the emotions that like
Aye.
Freddy's getting you, or the killer clowns are coming.
Wake up literally fucking sweating like. Oh my
I used to
God,
have
I'm
a dream
still
when I was a wee guy all the time that there was a vampire out in my street, and he had all the cuddly teddies in my room, like walking up and down the street, like working, doing things, moving things about and all that. And I must have had this dream, no joke, about 30 odd times when I was younger. And then see about a year ago, I had it again, the
Oh,
fucking
no.
same dream. And I was like, staying in that house anymore. And I was like, what the
But you
fuck?
never think psychologically there's something
Aye, there's
like,
something
it's
there.
happened
It
in the
must be,
day.
aye.
100%. I dream all the time, especially if I've been drinking, like the next day when I'm hungover. I dream about crashing my motor in the M8.
Oh god, that's
All
a
the time.
terrifying
All
one.
the
Like at the same bit.
Constant, all the time. I can pure envisage it. It's
Like
like
a pure-
back of a white transit van, bang, and I
no,
hear the
that's-
sound and everything, man.
That is quite terrifying.
It's horrible. Constantly have that dream, man.
That's worse than Freddy.
It's fucking pure wake up.
I think. I
How'd you
think
wake up?
I think it depends what's happened to you during the day.
Aye.
Do you ever have like dreams as well? Like, this sounds quite disturbing, but do you ever have like sex dreams about people and you think they're like, it's the most disgusting person you've got, like people you do not like in the slightest bit, like a school teacher, a random in a shop?
I used to have that all the time when I was a wee
I'd
guy,
wake
man.
up
Got to
like,
say like a teenager.
I'd be horrified.
wet
I'd wake
dreams.
up like that. Do you know what I mean? You'd have these random dreams of people and you'd be
But I
like,
don't
oh.
know like somebody I pure hated or somebody that was pure like revolting. No,
Just
No,
somebody
I
who had
think
maybe
like that.
contact with your thought
Aye.
No, and you're like
Slightly
that.
that day,
you
aye.
wake up and you go, that was really random.
And then have you seen them after
Aye,
it?
you're like that. Oh.
Nah, that'd be fucking weird.
Or I used to have dreams that people have done me dirty, and during the dream, like they've been bad to me, they've done something, I'm like in the morning.
Pure hate them.
I'm like, don't even speak to me. Like, I've known, you were horrible to me last night. And they're like, what?
Cheated in me in your dream.
No,
you're-
Aye.
that's
You're
happened to me
done.
so many times. And I've literally, for the whole entire day, I've been like really off with them because in my dream, they've like been horrendous. That's happened to me so many times.
That's mad.
Do you ever see the Lemmy show?
Aye.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with Lemmy. Obsessed with him. Do you ever see the one he goes and and he's lying in bed and he's had the nightmares and he's like arguing. He's like, he wakes up in the morning and he's like, and it's the same thing. He does a sketch about it.
Aye.
It's about waking up in the morning. He's like,
That is a thing,
Can't
but
even
innit?
Aye, 100%.
you're a liar. He goes, you're a liar. You're a liar,
Aye.
liar. His wife's just like, lying there. He's like, you're a liar. She's like, what? Did you say anything? And he's like, liar,
Fuck's sake, man.
liar. Because he's had a nightmare. Because he's had this dream.
Aye.
His sketches are brilliant.
Aye, it's good, isn't he?
Yeah, it's good.
Absolutely. I'm
Aye,
obsessed with him.
He's really good.
Absolutely obsessed with him.
Try to get him on, didn't we? We'd like to get him on.
No,
He
he's
would be
brilliant.
quite good, aye.
I love him.
come
I like every single. I love Jacqueline McCaffrey. She's my fave. When he does the
I think
woman with
I've
the blonde
seen
wig.
Jacqueline McCaffrey.
No, Jacqueline McCaffrey's his best one.
Oh, in the show?
Aye.
Right.
And Dee Dee. I
Aye,
love
Your
Dee Dee.
nephew, Margaret.
Aye.
That one.
Put it in your mouth.
In.
And then it goes into the Versace's. I'll buy whatever she's getting in all. Won't forget me in a hurry. Like that. I love Dee Dee and all. I was just like on the bus and he talks like, and he's like,
Dioka.
pineapple. I know, what was it? He had orange peels in his pocket. And he's just got a bunch of orange peels and he runs off the bus. Did you ever see the one he sings with Eminem? He does Eminem and he's singing. Do you ever get that? It's like a two-way kind of screen. And it's like a random from America and then like a UK person and they
Right.
sing karaoke. Lemmy did that for real.
Right.
But he was pretending he was like an Ed.
Aye.
So it's him.
Oh,
with
I heard about this. I
But the
don't think I've
girl's
seen
in it dead serious and she's pure going, my tea's gone cold
Aye,
and what?
aye.
And he's got, listen, I stood in the rain for you just said no. My wee bro was and he's like
Aye,
proper,
aye.
you need to see it. It's the best one he's
He's a
done.
genius, isn't he, man?
He's brilliant. A lot of people don't like him though.
Aye.
A lot of people don't get it.
Aye, you've
Again,
got
it's
whatever
that
fucking
Scottish
sense of
thing.
humour, haven't you?
But I've got a very silly sense of humour. Like I just look at the characters' faces and start laughing.
Aye.
Like Chocolate Chooks when he goes in Chocolate Chooks. Like just the
He's
daft
brilliant, man.
stuff. Like
Aye.
I
He is
like
good.
kind of daft humour. I kind of
Aye.
like that kind of daftness.
Aye.
But
He's good.
I grew up like with Rab C. Smith and all that. I loved all that and all when I was younger. And then I was obsessed with like Still Game and
Rapsy was class, man.
Rab St. Mary Doll.
Unreal.
Mary
innit?
Doll. Jamesy.
Need to bring
Jamesy
that back.
Boy.
Jamesy Cotter.
Aye.
Loved it. And like
Class.
I just loved all the like Rodney and Del Boy, all the daft.
That's my favourite of all time.
It's unreal, isn't it?
Oh,
Brilliant.
so good.
I've watched every single one of them.
Aye, so good.
It's like, see if you don't like these kind of programmes, I'm like,
Only Fools and Horses is one of my comfort programmes.
I even love the wee tune, the wee song.
Aye. It's class.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely
class.
brilliant. But Limmy's like, you need to get Limmy in the show,
Aye,
definitely.
We'll try. I don't think he'll see this one, you know.
Try nothing. He'll be asking us 6 months.
We'll see.
I think he will be. I think Limmy will be asking you guys.
But we,
Got about 5 minutes.
Oh,
do
dear.
you want to do your... Aye.
I've got a game, right?
Right.
So
This is
there's
fucking
50
every
questions, a
week.
bank of 50 questions, intrusive questions. We'll actually do it quick fire this time, so we've only got 5 minutes, right?
Right.
So you pick a number between 1 and 50 and I'll ask you the question. You need to answer the question, but you can have one pass and you can have one switch. And if you
Okay.
switch it, you can either switch it to me or Gary.
Obviously, I'm switching it to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Right,
Hope it's
okay.
one about dogs.
So we'll do it quick fire, right? We'll like to try and get as many as we can. Right, hold on.
Saying we're doing quick fire. This has been fucking 2 minutes he's been talking for.
Shut up, man.
He's trying to get it off
Right,
his phone.
right, 1 to 50, pick a number, go.
5.
5. Have you ever broke someone's heart?
Yes.
Oh, that was very
Oh,
proud. That was
several.
a proud. Can I? Yes.
Have you?
Several heartbreak. I'm the heartbreaker. Nearly all of them. I used to leave somebody to go with the next one.
Did you?
Oh.
Right, okay.
Younger Steph, the new Steph tries to not break hearts, but yeah.
Listen, if you're a heartbreaker, you're a heartbreaker. Do you know what I mean? Don't
Sorry.
apologise for it. Like, these things happen. Right, pick another number.
10.
10. How many fights have you been in? Physical fights?
Hundreds. I used
Have
to
you?
fight for fun.
Did you? Where
I
are you?
went to
Where did
school
you
in
come from?
Castlemilk, for God's sake.
Are you for Castlemilk?
I used to go to school. I used to live in Crawford, and I used to fight. You never fought in school. You were getting bullied.
Love
I used
that,
to fight
man.
for fun.
Yes.
I'd pick a fight just to say I'm hard. Don't fight with me. Don't start with me.
Yes, man.
No, I
Wasn't
used to fight all the
expecting
time. I had 2 sisters as well, and I'm the eldest. So I'd fight for them and all.
When were you last in a scrap?
Yesterday.
What?
Not a physical one, but I was in an argument yesterday.
Fucking good on you, man. I like that.
I think I won. I think I won. My 15-year-old son said I won. But I go for the jugular though. If I
Like the
start,
most horrible thing you can say to somebody, I'm the same.
if I start, I'll go for it, and then I feel bad because I'm like, oh, I went too far, and then later on I go, I think you went too
No,
far.
I don't
there,
feel bad.
Seth."
It's a fucking dog-eat-dog world out there, so fuck them.
Don't get dog.
Back to
Right,
dogs, eh?
another number.
12.
12. Favourite computer game?
Oh, Sega years ago, and it would be Sonic.
Sonic.
Nice.
Good choice.
Loved a wee bit of Sonic.
I was a Mario guy, to be fair. But,
Did like Mario though as well.
Aye, both of them are good.
right, another number.
12. Or no, I just said 12, didn't I? 20.
What do you do for a living, bro? But we already know that, didn't we?
Exist.
Right, another one.
19.
19. What car do you drive?
I used to have a Fiat 500. I don't have a car right now.
Oh, Gary actually hates Fiat 500 drivers, don't
It's
you,
a
Gary?
girl's car,
Anything
innit?
you would like to say about the Fiat 500 drivers?
She just agreed with me, so.
Well, I used to get told it was made out of
Fucking worked
chocolate.
out well
I
for you,
had to
didn't
go
it?
to the garage, and the garage
Climb down.
The garage said to me that these are wee lassie's cars and it's made out of chocolate. I'm like, great, thanks. So,
Gary's...
This is awkward.
No, it's not. He's actually stuck it in.
I liked
to the
it. It was
Fiat
like a wee
500.
go-kart.
Yeah.
I think you'll find.
So you liked your car, did you?
I like to be Fiat. But as a girl's car, see guys driving a Fiat 500, it's wrong. Wrong.
You didn't say guys, you said anybody.
I actually
Get out
didn't
the
say
fucking-
drivers,
get
I
out my
said the
Do you
car.
think that a Fiat 500 is like daddy's just bought a wee
I
a
just
new
think they
car?
shouldn't be on the road. No, the person,
Why?
the car, they're just.
They're fun.
Oh,
I had a Mini as well. I had
Gary's
a nice wee
uncomfortable
Mini
now and I'm
before.
enjoying it.
I'm good, mate. I'm
I
good.
had a Mini and a nice wee.
Don't mind minis.
The Mini was nice. It was a wee convertible.
Don't mind minis.
I like American convertibles
Cute.
as well.
Cute.
Right, let's do another one.
30.
I want like a proper... Who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Oh, I have met.
You can say us if you want.
I met Usher.
Oh.
Wow.
He actually gave me his phone number. It's on my phone.
Fuck off.
Swear on your life.
Phone him.
I swear.
Phone
I'll
Usher.
show you. I'll show you
Phone
after it.
Usher on the podcast.
FaceTime him.
Seriously?
And twice I went to a bon. Usher came up to me in the West End and was like, "Oh, where can I go for some clothes?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll go to Cruise." I was like, "I don't
Cruise.
know." I was like, "Go to Cruise."
Go to Primark.
I was like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Are you coming to the concert?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Oh," and his security came up and was like, "This is our number. Give me your number." And then he phoned, and my boyfriend at the time he's like, "Hi, it's Usher. I've got tickets for you."
Fuck's Usher doing phoning you,
And he
man?
was like, "If you go, don't come back to the house."
Fuck off.
Swear on your life. And he's
Fuck
like,
off, man.
"No, I didn't go."
I would have went. Fuck
He went, if you go,
man.
my pal went, I was raging. I gave him a ticket to somebody else. He's like, if you go, don't come back to the house.
Fuck
And do you remember
off.
the guy who used to sing, "You Know I Want It"? What's that guy?
Oh, Robin
Robin
Thicke.
Robin Thicke. I was in the, this is so embarrassing. I was in the Blythewoods
Right.
swimming. Comes in, I was
Say
like,
that again, how are you swimming?
swimming.
That's a doggy paddle.
Swimming. He came in and I was like, holy fuck. I was like, he's stunning. I was like, whew,
Did he like dance in the way he does in the video?
stunning, right?
Full suit, not in the pool.
Had all the birds and all that. He was stunning, right? So I didn't have a clue who he was. Got up and I put on his flip. He's like, I think they're my flip flops. I was like, oh, sorry.
You knew it, you were
Aye.
fucking
Of
dead,
course you
man.
fucking
Right.
did.
Bullshit.
So then he goes back to me. He's like, are you from Glasgow? I was like, yeah. And he's like, I said, all right, what do you do? And he's like, yeah, I'm playing in the Hydro tonight. And I went, oh, good for you. I'm like, and then I got in the lift and I went, fuck. I was like, oh my God. And I was mortified. Like, and then he get in the lift. I had no makeup on, hair stringy and back. And he sent champagne to my room
Did he, aye?
Mm-hmm.
How did
Baller.
they know what room you were in?
because I told him.
Oh!
Nay.
No flies on you, Gary, is there?
Just
Fucking
saying.
hell, man.
You should have
And I'm
said-
in Monaco all the
I'd have
time,
been
so
like-
that
I
in
see
the middle?
loads.
I'd have been like,
I'm in France all the time, so you see loads there kind of floating about.
I was hoping you were going to say P. Diddy.
But Usher
man.
and oh my God,
Wild.
wild.
Aye.
But Usher like proper full blown spoke to and what's his name?
They're the best ones yet, aren't they?
Aye.
I'm
But
happy with
actually,
that.
I'll show you Usher's number. I swear to God, I still got it.
Why don't you gaze his number? and
No,
we'll
'cause
get
you
him into
prank
a
him.
WhatsApp group chat.
No,
Can you imagine?
we'll just ask him, do you want to come on the podcast? Usher, what's his real name?
And I was on stage with Bon Jovi as well, twice.
How twice?
Because I went. This is
She was only halfway there the first time. Oh! Fucking use that ball off, free man! Good have you?
I went to the concert.
That was good.
Aye. I
rapid,
went to
man.
the concert and his security came round the crowd, and he was
Picking folk out?
he picked 5 girls
What a
to go
life,
up and
man.
dance.
That's like what happens in the singing kettle, isn't it? 5 people.
Out, handle. Aye, so they picked 5 girls to go up, and I was one of them for the last song. And then I went again the next time we came, and it was like years and years later, and I got picked again. And my mum's like, "How could you get picked 2 times in a row?" And the second time I got up, I squeezed his bum,
Oh, man.
and he's like, "Oh, he's like, there's a lot of crazy girls here," and I just went, "Fuck it, I'll squeeze his arse." But he's tiny, teeny, tiny.
Brilliant, man.
Wish you can
Usher's
say
dead
you've-
tall, and he's in
I
that.
thought Usher would have been small.
Aye.
Although
He
Usher's
looks
quite
small.
He's
Aye.
not. He's actually quite tall and skinny. He's really skinny.
Were you raging at your boyfriend?
What for Usher? Absolutely livid. But he's like, why do you think he's asked you to go? I was like, listen, I don't think he's asking me, Steffi Glasgow, to go because he's got interest in me. He's like, I seriously doubt that. he's obviously wanting something. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I'd have been like that, fuck yeah, come back and tell us what it's all about, aye.
I was like...
Steal something out his room, that's what I'd have been like. Fucking make sure you knock stuff when you're putting the bag.
Aye, and then last month I interviewed, he's 17, and I was so
I
happy.
seen that, aye. I seen that.
But I was over the moon because I was a massive fan of He's 17 when I was younger.
Huge.
Stay another day,
Huge.
that was him, wasn't it? Christmas song.
Nicest guys in the world.
Were they, aye?
So down to earth and so lovely. Really, really, really nice.
God, that's a throwback.
Do you know one of them's got like 9 kids?
No way.
Aye, 9, and one of them's, I feel like the eldest one's a fully grown adult, older than me. I was like,
Fucking
what age
hell.
are you?
What age are they?
I don't know, they must be a fair age.
50.
When were they out? Like the 90s?
The youngest one was like doing backflips and all that though. I was like, oh, still got it. They were brilliant.
Do they still tour?
Aye.
Wild.
Brilliant. Really, really nice guys. But
crazy, innit?
no Usher level.
Usher's a belter. Right, well, we do 2 more.
Go for it.
Right, pick another number.
22.
22. Oh, we'll go back down a wee. That's boring. No, pick
Right,
another one.
pick 36.
26. Could you kill someone?
Yes. When it comes to my kids, you just...
What about just in general?
No.
Somebody really pissed you.
If somebody, I think like when you get like the pedos and all that, like all those types of person, happily. But if I was in a fight or argument or some random thing, nah. Like that's too far. Like, do you know what I mean? But if it can't be your kids or your family, you fight to the death. Do you know what I mean? If somebody attacked me and I thought I had no other way out, definitely. Aye.
Could you?
You feel like your kids are like 100%.
If it's life threatening and your life's in danger, 100%, or your kids.
You? Don't even need to ask.
No bother. I know,
Aye.
fucking heartbeat.
Dogs, humans, whatever.
Well, I'd be able to kill a lot of people. Like, easily.
Aye?
Aye.
You got a list?
At one time. Yeah.
A one-time
No,
list.
but see, imagine you fucking like caught some guy doing something to a lassie in a fucking lane or something like that.
You thought about this, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's,
But you did. I think you would end up. I think you'd end up barting at my death. I think if you're in a fight, you wouldn't
Rage would
stop.
take over.
Aye, like
You wouldn't
100%.
stop.
That's what I mean. Somebody would need to pull me off that.
And
guy.
I feel like the people and like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Violence isn't the answer. No, violence is
Violence
the answer.
is the only answer.
Violence
right?
is the answer.
You can clip that one because that's my dad fucking taught me that. See if somebody does something, you fucking
back.
violence.
Hit them back.
Harder. Weigh a fucking object.
See, my wee girls right now, I'm getting Mum, you have to tell the teacher. I'm like, no.
Nah.
Hit them back. Tell me fuck off.
Nah.
You can't do that. And my kids go to posh schools.
Unless the teacher's going to hit them.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm like, just tell the teacher to phone your mum.
Aye, I'll
Phone
deal
your
with
mum.
it.
Aye.
I bet.
Fucking rubbish, man.
Pick up a brick, hit them, whatever it takes. Like,
I didn't envisage this podcast to be doing this route, to be fair.
No.
But I'm
pure
glad
violence.
it did.
We're
I'm
into
glad
pure
it did.
violence.
I know.
Like,
Right, we've got one more. We'll get one more.
I'll let you pick a. I'll let you pick a random
Jesus.
question.
There's some proper dodgy ones in here that I would pick. So,
Right, pick a dodgy one.
do you want me to pick the dodgiest
pick
one?
a
Right,
dodgy.
Shite bag if you don't.
hold on.
Definitely shit bag if you don't.
Right, well, fucking, I'm not a shite bag. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
All the time.
Who be?
Everybody.
Everybody.
See, if you think that women don't do this on the daily and on the nightly, trust me, they're experts at it. Experts. There's no way that a woman's like, it's just not happening every single time. You need to get them to just like calm down. Like, that's about an hour and a half, right? Like,
An hour and a half? Fucking hell, man.
we're done now.
Who are these guys?
If it's going
Who are
on for
these
too
gentlemen?
long, and you think, right,
Get
That's
off
you.
me.
Come on.
Get
Hey.
off me, aye.
I'm getting tired now. Like,
Aye.
Take a ticket
Time
and
out.
sit down.
aye,
Aye.
take a ticket. Aye, every woman will say the same.
Is that right? Aye.
Oh, trust me. See, you don't want to hurt the guy's feelings either.
I mean, you have now. You've just fucking
Aye, but
outed them all.
You
I
don't-
think, aye.
every single guy,
Sitting devastated in the house.
every single one, you need to. Every woman will say the same. Trust me.
You think stupid? Honestly, I believe that. Everyone will say that, aye.
No, I'm a woman. I talk to women all the time.
I suppose, aye. And they all
What do
say
you
the
think
same.
women sit and talk about? Women are worse than men.
Wait, do women sit and talk about it because we don't know?
Willies, wee willies, big willies, all sorts. See, when they go, the size doesn't matter, they're talking crap. They're just trying to help your feelings. Trust me. See, when a woman says that, oh, the size doesn't matter, she's either saying that because she's not that great herself.
Have you ever said that to somebody?
Aye.
You've
I've-
said to a guy
I've-
that size
Wow.
doesn't matter.
I've just been like, oh, don't worry about it. And
Don't worry about it. Imagine standing in the
Dump
Scotland
the
and
next
getting told, don't worry about it. With
you know what
Jeremy
somebody
Goldberg, man.
said? It wasn't
I'm
me.
fucking worried now.
It wasn't me, it was a pal. Right? This wasn't me, this was my pal. We used to work. Do you remember Autumn?
Aye, but
I used to work in there
yeah.
when I was young, right? And we knew all the guys for Diesel
Is
and
that
all
like
that.
the 2th floor?
Aye.
It's a big department
So
store.
Aye.
I worked in retail when I was young. I worked in Open, then I worked in Armani, and then I worked in Cruise, right? But we knew all the boys for Diesel and all that, and all the guys, and we thought they were cool. I remember we went to the Corinthian, Mansion House? Went to Mansion House, went to a party with these guys for Diesel. I remember my pal walked in and this guy sitting lying like that in the study. And she went like that. What do you want me to do with that? And he went, suck it and it'll grow. It's a grower. And it was, swear to God, it looked like a 3-year-old. It was like...
What a line.
It was like that. And I was like, I'm no joking, it was like needing an operation done. It was
Oh no,
the
man.
tiniest of tiny. And sometimes I think the guys with the tiny ones are the more arrogant, the more kind of cocky. And the more cockies. I know that cocky.
One-liners are class in it, aren't they?
I think the ones that are like smaller and know that well endowed, like try and be a bit more, look at more bravado to
Aye,
kind
aye.
of
I
try.
But see you saying to a guy, don't worry about it.
No,
What
but
is that guy doing with that information?
He is going to worry about that the rest of his
see
life.
the amount
ain't he?
of stuff that women talk about though, like they'll go, is it in you? Like I can't even feel it.
Have
like,
you said that?
no, I would never say that. But
That's the end, isn't it?
I think that would be a killer for me. Like if somebody was
killer for him.
See if somebody was extremely small. I'm not saying like average, but extremely small. I probably would end it.
Would you tell them for the get-go?
No, if they annoyed me, but you've got a small dick.
Fucking, you're savage, man.
But I think that would ruin a guy's life.
100%.
aye.
Aye.
Like my pals have said that to guys before. You've got a fucking wee cock. Fuck off. You've got a wee dick. You need a dick transplant and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
But I think I would feel guilty about that. Even if I didn't like them, I'd be like, that's a real, that's a bad gene. Because see, you can't change your willy. And they're going to let
That's wild.
See, the good thing is women can go and buy boobies. They can go, you can't say to a woman, you've got wee tits, fine, I'll go and buy some. Do
Aye, aye.
Aye.
you know what I mean?
Aye.
Like, what are you going to say to
It's
a
a
woman?
grower.
Like, it's...
You listen, you've just ended all these guys that you used to go with as well. They're all like that, fucking fake orgasms.
No,
they will
mate,
be
most of our
devastated seeing
fucking
that.
subscribers are guys. They've got to be devastated.
Do you know what? But a lot of guys are good at other things. And they...
Well, like,
Don't
joining in
focus.
that.
They're good at other
Hanging
things.
a good washing
Making the dinner.
They're good at other things, but I think I think if you're just, do you know what? See if you're a confident person, you're good at kissing, you're good at other things, sexual things. Then
I thought you meant
you'll
just
get away
general
with it.
things.
No, but
Don't
you'll
worry
get away
about it.
with
Listen, see when I'm looking for dinner, I'm going to come to you, by the way.
I get quite embarrassed with these kind of things, so I don't know what I would say to somebody if I'd be like, but I've got pals that are wild and they would just go, listen, and they'd say
It's up for you.
straight out. Some of the stories you hear sitting with a bunch of girls is wild. I used to think men were bad with sex chat and talk about women's bodies and stuff. Women are brutal. And they won't say to your face, but they'll say to all their pals.
That's
and
fucking
especially in the group
terrifying,
chat.
man.
Aye.
The group chat, they'll say in the group chat 100%.
I think women's group chats will be 10 times worse than guys.
Aye, we always feel para about our group
Aye.
chats, but I think women's would be worse.
No,
aye,
women's
definitely.
are 100% worse.
Because
They'll
it'll
be
be
like,
to the point.
they'll be sitting, I've got meshes, he's got moobs, he'd holy knickers on, he sharted his pants, he fucking, like, mental, like, just daft stuff. He'd a wee tiny willy, he's saggy balls, he's big wrinkly balls.
It's holes in his pants, that's the
No,
worst
I've had
one.
that. What is it with guys doing that?
I don't have holes in my pants.
Aye, that's
But they
got to
literally...
be a wee check, isn't there?
No, but guys wear holy socks and holy pants and they'll
Nah.
hold on them for dear life like they're their favourite
Don't
pants.
brand it always wearing
No.
that brush. Brand is with that brush.
Brand.
I don't wear
Nah.
holy pants. or
Women
holy
would
jeans, no.
like, a woman would never dream of kicking about with holy... Well, no, the women I know.
But I think the majority of guys wouldn't as well, to be fair. I think most guys would look after themselves.
Aye.
You
100%.
think?
Well,
you seen the
aye.
guys in Glasgow?
Where's for Glasgow?
I bet most of them are questionable.
I don't know.
I always go with the old thing. What happens if you're in a fucking road accident? You need to have
That's it.
correct.
clean pants.
That's
They've
what
got
I
to
like
cut
with
your
shaving.
trousers off.
See, with shaving my bits and shaving my legs, I always think every day, make sure, because I don't want to be lying there and I'm hairy.
Aye. That's the
don't want
first
to
thing
be
that would come
Hairy
in your
Mary.
head. Like,
We need to try and save her. She's a hairy
Aye.
Mary.
I don't want
Fucking
the
leave her.
Hairy
trying to
Mary
save
or
your
wearing
limbs and
granny
all that.
pants.
Fuck, did I leave my pubes on the day?
No, I'm not having that, and I don't want to be wearing granny pants.
Aye.
But cutting your big granny pants off, and now you leave hospital. Do
Holding them up like that.
you know when you cut them off and you're leaving hospital and they hand you your stuff back? And you're like, big granny. I don't want to be
no.
handed big cut off granny pants.
Fuck that.
Post mortem, she was wearing granny pants.
No, but they're so comfy.
Aye.
They are so comfy. Granny pants
fuck
are
that,
the
man.
comfiest. The comfiest of comfy. But women lie and say what they think men want to hear just to no dent their ego too much.
Fair enough.
What an end to the fucking episode, man.
I know.
Kindness.
We've just ruined the full male fucking population.
I know.
No, I think he ruins everything with his dog chat.
I ruin it every week. I ruin every episode. But
Oh,
listen,
here we go.
It's been a pleasure, hasn't it?
It is.
Thank you so much
Loved
for
it.
having
It's been
me.
really good.
Excellent.
And my granny pants chat.
I know. Thank you very much.